What's up, guys? We're back with another reading today. I'm just going to cover it real quick. It's just one realization. I think I found the truth, or at least I'm close to it. It's this: you are the projector. All that you see in your life is a projection of your thoughts, feelings, negative, helpless belief systems. To get what you want in your life, you have to first remove your focus from the projected reality. Yes, you want something badly, but the only way you will ever get it is if you stop looking for it in the projected reality and start focusing on the projector, you. Because the absence of what you want in the projected reality is only going to affect the projector, and that's the last thing we want. You only need to realize one thing: it's the truth. Trust me, the projected reality exists because of you. Without you, nothing exists. You are God, the creator of everything, supreme truth. Remind yourself of this every day, every minute. Dive into this truth, and you'll notice a shift, a click. The outer world is projection of the inner world. If the inner world doesn't focus on itself and instead keeps crying for the things that don't exist in the outer world, it's never going to get it because the focus is on the wrong place. You're never going to be happy this way. All you want, every single thing, will come to you. It has to come to you the moment you realize that it all emanates from you. Stop taking life so seriously. The reality is nothing. It's just a dream. You can make it, bend it, turn it according to you only if you stop trying to control it and instead take charge of the inner world, the God within you. When I say take charge, all you have to do is tap into the truth and realize the eternal truth, that you hold all the power. Think about the lack and you will attract the lack. But think about the power your inner world holds. Think about the mighty divine power that is within you, present in you, and all that you desire comes flowing to you. If you laugh, the projected reality laughs. If you cry, the projected reality cries. If you smile, the projected reality smiles. That's it. That's the truth. Stop looking for what you want and instead realize this truth. One more thing. Suppose your projected reality is incredibly sad right now. Things aren't going your way. Everything is hard. Do not let the feelings of the outward reality / projected reality affect how you feel. Do not forget your power. It exists because of past projections of your inner world. Of course, they aren't going to magically disappear overnight, but they will start changing the moment you realize this one truth. The outside world is a dream. It's fragile. Stop taking it seriously because you and only you are in charge of it. One last thing, do not tap into this realization with the expectation of certain things to happen. For example, suppose you want money. You can't tap into the supreme truth and look for or expect things simultaneously. Realize that you are God of your reality and you don't have to expect anything because you already have it. The moment you tap into this truth, the realization of already having what you want will come to you naturally. Everything is you and you are everything. Focus on the projector. Remind yourself the truth every day, and the projected reality bends according to your ways. Love and light to all. Yeah, so one thing about this that's cool is this reminds me of a part of what we went over. I think I talked about this actually in a recent video of where I was covering Frederick Dodson's Parallel Universes of Self, and he talks about how he uses a very similar analogy to this, saying that you are I don't know if he said the lens or what exactly he said. It was very similar to this, where it's like, instead of focusing on the project, focus on the craftsman of the project. Your lens, your projection, like this person's using the projector analogy, that is what needs to be shifted. And it needs to be corrected. So it's not the art itself. It's not like when Michelangelo is working on that masterpiece, it's not the masterpiece that needs to be altered. It was like, it's him. It's his pen that needs to be shifted in a way so that he can, the craftsman, shift the craftsman rather than the craft. So yeah, when you do that, and it also goes along with that quote we covered recently about the mirror will not smile before you smile. It's up to you to shift internally. When you have that internal shift, you will begin to see it reflected. If you are consistently reacting to the outer, that internal shift will never change. You'll never smile, right? Because you're currently reacting to situations, circumstances. If you're waiting for them to just magically get better, you're going to be waiting, because the way that they're going to get better is through you shifting your perspective, through you taking those negatives and seeing that, hey, look, I went through this shitty situation, right? But this situation is leading me to my greatest good. This is actually leading me. I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know why, but this is somehow leading me on this path that is the perfect path for me. This path of growth, this path of enlightenment, this path of an amazing, incredible journey where I'm going to be so much better off now having gone through this than I would have been carrying on that current trajectory. When you truly begin to shift these internal narratives, that's what we're doing when we're affirming to ourselves, right? We're shifting that narrative. We're shifting that story. It is more than just a affirmation. It is really taking control of your destiny is what we're doing. I'm going to find a quote here that I found the other day, and this is going to be very relevant to this discussion as well. Yeah, I don't know exactly where this quote was, but it was something about affirmations and seeing like affirmations are not just simply statements that you say to yourself. Let's see here. Let me try to find it. Literally what we're doing with our affirmations is we're completely shifting the narrative on an ongoing level. See. Let us see here. Where's this motherfucking quote at? Where the fuck is it? Fuck. Come on now. Is it on Twitter? I'm not a fan of Twitter, guys. Do you guys like Twitter? To me, it's just so much easier to, like, the text of the way that Twitter's set up, it's just so annoying to me. I would rather look at tweets on like Instagram or anywhere else than actually on Twitter. Yeah, I can't find this because I can't log into my Twitter right now, but I'll share it with you guys soon. It's basically just the main idea being that every time we are affirming to ourselves, it's not just the affirmations. We're taking control. We're taking back our power over the way that the narrative of our life is being interpreted. So it's actually changing our entire embodied energetic field by doing that. I'm no longer like at the victim of my circumstances. I'm no longer like, oh, this thing happened to me. It's like, no, this thing is happening and I'm taking this clay that was like shat out in this weird whack ass way that it was presented to me. I'm taking it and shifting it into this beautiful masterpiece. I'm molding this clay, this material that was given to me, that's just earth and rock and dirt and nothing, and making beautiful pottery out of it. I'm making a beautiful ceramic vase out of this. I'm making a beautiful bowl out of it. I'm taking this and I'm using alchemy to convert it into something amazing, right? That is what we do when we're using affirmations. We're taking shit and turning it into fucking sugar. We're taking lemons and turning it into lemonade. We're taking whatever it is that life is presenting us with at the moment and saying, how is this in my benefit? This is in my benefit. I know this is in my benefit. And I'm going to show and prove and do and act in accordance with that belief. I'm going to embody that version of myself that truly believes that truly knows that with every fiber of my being, that I can make this into a positive. I can come out on top from this situation. I can be resilient and I can be dynamic and I can change. I can be who it is that I want to be. And it starts by the mental dynamics going on in your mind. starts off by being aware of, first off, what that is, and then changing the internal story. How is it that this is actually in my greatest benefit? You know, from Napoleon Hill, from his book, Think and Grow Rich, he has that quote about every obstacle carries with it the seed of an equivalent benefit or an even greater benefit. And that is really what we're doing when we're affirming to ourselves. We're deciding, we're taking back control over this external thing, this showing up. We're saying that's not the meaning that I'm assigning to this. I'm giving it my own meaning. You go through a crisis and you say, well, this crisis that is happening to me is actually making me, turning me into the best possible version of myself. This is causing growth in me. And now, just like when a bone breaks and it comes back stronger, it is making me stronger and is making me more powerful and is making me more aligned and more on my path than ever before. So anyways, guys, with that being said, drop this with a like, hit me with subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.